Hello everyone, my name is Diana and I'm a makeup and beauty lover, and for today's video I will be testing the ScoobyDoo and Glamlite latest release, I guess because they have several, which is this palette right here and the blush duo. This is my first time trying Glamlite and I bought these products on Monolith, which if you live in Europe, it's the best way to buy these sort of indie makeup brands. They were discounted. I'm not sure if they still have the summer sale, but that's why I got these products. And I'm gonna show you first of all the packaging. So what the packaging of the blush duo looks like. You have Velma and Daphne. And then, of course, you have that really fun switchable image on the packaging, and this is what the blushes look like. And it has on the back, if you can pause it to read, has ready for your next favorite blush duo, we've got a clue for you. Features the perfect shade of coral inspired by Velma and a hot fuchsia pink inspired by Daphne. So this is the Velma shade and this is the Daphne shade. And I'm gonna start by applying the blush because I already have my base done and I'm only missing blush and highlighter. So let's start with this. And I'm gonna use the Corally blush shade on my left cheek. So let's try it. Very pigmented, and these are just straight up matte blushes. They don't have shimmer or a shiny finish, just a powder matte blush, and bam, very pigmented. I'm actually going back with my powder brush just to smooth it out a little bit. Now I'm gonna clean my brush and let's try the pink shade on my right cheek. Which this one is like a hot pink. I am more of a fan of pinks than corals. I don't know if it translates to camera, but I think this one is kind of patchy, like in here in this part. I think I prefer the pink blusher. Yeah, I do. But now I'm just going to mix them both to try and... I'm just going to mix them both to try and kind of match one side to the other. And I am a blush freak right now. I have way too much blush. It's a bit clowny. A bit is an understatement. It's a lot clowny. I'm a fan of blush, but not too much. You know? I know that now it's trending. Way too much blush on the cheeks, but to me, less is more in some cases. So let's just try to blend this with my powder brush. Okay, so first impressions of this blush duo. I like it, it's cute, but it's not something overwhelmingly different, I would say. It's just a matte powder blush, pigmented. Definitely been struggling with English for the past few minutes, but I have missing some blush in here, and this is the brush that I always use, so I kind of don't know what happened and why is it splotchy. From this side it's okay, but from this one here and here It almost feels like it's missing a little bit of blush. So yeah, not the best product so far. Now I just added a bit of highlighter and setting spray. So let's move on to the palette, which the packaging of the palette looks like this. So you have the whole ScoobyDoo gang. And let me know if you are a fan of ScoobyDoo. I watched it, I think it was on Cartoon Network, but it wasn't my most watched cartoons. I watched Doraemon, I watched Sailor Moon. But here is the packaging. So again, it has one of those flip images. And here's what it looks like on the back. And I actually found this scheme of colors really fun. So these are all the eyeshadows. So let me see how many eyeshadows do we have. 25 eyeshadows, and it's a mix between shimmers and mattes. And we can do so many things with this color palette. We have greens, blues, yellows, a lot of... I definitely think this is a fun palette, and yeah, let's try it out. So I'm more inclined to do a blue, green, purple. I don't even know. And these eyeshadows don't have names. It had a plastic sheet with numbers, but I just tossed it out because I don't care about those plastic sheets. So let me see what I want to do. I think I want to do something grungy with greens. That's what I'm feeling. So I'm gonna start with this shade right here, which is like a mossy green color. And let's do something different and smoky. And I'm gonna use my Shein Harry Potter brush. Very, very pigmented. Just on the first application. So I just kind of placed the color, and now I'm going to be blending it. I'm just cleaning my brush on a piece of paper, and now I'm gonna be blending out the edges of this green. Now that I have something like this, I'm gonna go with a deeper green, which is right on this side, right here. And this is one of the darkest colors of the palette. So let's see how it performs. It is more of a foresty green, I would say. I think I'm in the mood to make a halo eye today, so I'm gonna be doing that darker color. I'm gonna be placing it right here as well. And I like to connect my halo eye. And then with that Shein brush, I'm just going to be blending the edges of it. Okay, so far these eyeshadows have performed really nicely. I mean, they packed on really well and they blended out really well as well. So if there's anything wrong with my eyeshadow, it's my technique, not the eyeshadow, because they are performing really, really nicely. Okay, so now I want to go with this murky kind of green shade in the middle. This one right here. And I want to apply it in the, not in the absolute center of my eyelid, so right here in the corners of the matte shade. And I'm gonna try to use it with a brush. And it is a very putty-like shade. Oh, it is so, so beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is what murky dreams are made of. Why do our brains have a switch to languages? Like, I know I can speak and understand most of English, but sometimes I stumble the words and I cannot express myself. And other times I can just speak with no problem. Like, sometimes it feels like my brain is just lazy and it's not in the mood. So, I love this color. It's all I can say about it. And right in the center of the eye, I have here another lighter green, but I am more inclined to do something different, so let me just see. Okay, I'm gonna do something different in the middle other than the lighter green, and I'm gonna use this shade right here. I'm just going to clean my brush and apply it right in the middle. Yes, I like this. Oh, and I've messed up. I already have green strikes on my face. But yeah, I really like this effect. So now I'm just going to be trying and kind of blending it a little bit. But yeah, these green eyeshadows are stunning. And on my lower lash line, I'm just gonna use both of these darker green mattes and apply on my lower lash line and kind of blend them out, I guess. Okay, and for my inner corner, I'm gonna use that lighter shade that I use in the center again. And yeah, I felt like it gave a nice touch. So this palette doesn't have a black eyeshadow, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add black pencil on my waterline and on my top lash line, and I'm gonna smoke it out. And yeah, I think that's the kind of eyeliner look I want to do. Okay, so this is the final look. And yeah, definitely my favorite thing was the eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadows perform incredibly, both the mattes and the shimmers, but I was most impressed with the shimmers. Yes, and as I said, for my eyeliner, I used the Douglas black kajal thing. For mascara, I use the Essence Lash Princess in the purple packaging. And for my lip color, I only use the Kiko. These ones are the Velvet Passion matte lipstick in 320, which is this color right here. And I love this color for fall, autumn. And I think it suits really well these kind of greens. And yeah, that was the video. It was a really quick review testing out both of these products from Glamlite. To be completely honest, I was not really a fan of this blush duo. I think it was splotchy and it's nothing special. I'm glad I got it on promotion. But yeah, this eyeshadow palette, I would really recommend it. It's my first time, as I said, trying the Glamlite eyeshadow formula, and they did not disappoint. On the contrary, I was really pleased with the results. So, thank you so much for watching my video. As always, please be kind to yourself and others if you can.